Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to open up a first edition Team Rocket booster box. And there are several reasons that I want to go into opening up this booster box. We're going to start with the first one being that it's not in the greatest of shape. I know many of you may be looking at this and thinking it's in great shape. It looks like it's completely sealed. It is completely sealed, but for me the condition isn't quite up to par for what I want. So I chose this one out of a line of other Team Rocket booster boxes, and I'm going to open up this one. And then what I'm going to be, like the ultimate goal for this box, like if I could get any one pull, it would be the Dark Dragonite first edition error. Now, I do have the Team Rocket sheet, as many of you know, and then with that Team Rocket sheet, it is uncommons, and in the very center of it is a Dark Dragonite non-holographic card, and it's the error that many of you know of. Now, I'm making the jump here and assuming that the first edition Dark Dragonite error was also distributed in the exact same fashion as the non-holo one, with the uncommons, and that gives us a decent chance at pulling a Dark Dragonite error in any one of the packs. And what I mean by decent, as in very, very remote, because while it could not have been distributed in the theme decks because there was no Dark Dragonite in the theme decks as far as I can remember, there were blister packs, there were promotional packs, there were long packs, you had booster boxes, and there was many different ways that you could get a Team Rocket booster pack. But in my opinion, a booster box is probably going to have way more distribution than any of those other channels. So hopefully, at the very beginning of the Team Rocket run in booster boxes is where the first edition Dark Dragonite error happened. But anyways, if we don't pull that, then we're still going to have fun trying to pull out some other cards. If you watched my most expensive cards video, then you know that the Dark Magneton in here, while it was definitely not one of the more popular cards. If it comes out in perfect condition, PSA 10, then it has the potential to be a $400 or $500 card. Then of course there's also Dark Charizard, and you got Dark Blastoise. A lot of really cool cards and iconic cards that come out of this set. So I think we're going to have fun with it. If you're looking at the Venusaur in the background, that's kind of an irony kind of deal, because there was Dark Blastoise, there was Dark Charizard, but there was no Dark Venusaur in the Team Rocket set. In fact, it was not released until the Best of series. So we're going to go ahead and break this seal, and we're going to start opening up this first edition Team Rocket booster box. It almost hurts to do it. Alright. Pack number 1. Let's take a look at it. This one has the Gyarados, Gloom, Charizard, Electrode artwork. These packs are really nice and crispy. Man, I don't want to open them, but we're going to go ahead and do it. That pack just ripped right open. I don't remember how many cards back the holo is, or the rare. So this first pack will go straight through, and then what we'll do is we'll try to do the pack trick to where whatever's in the back shows first, or shows last. The rare or the holo shows last from the pack. Pack number 1, Dark Charizard, first edition holographic. Man, could you get any better of a pull in the first pack? And that stamp almost looks like a gray stamp. Wow. Pack number 1. Let's go ahead and put this in a case. Well, let's look at the back. Man, it looks good too. Really nice card. I can't believe that was pulled in pack number 1. Maybe that's a good sign for this box. This is the pull that everyone wants from this box. Even though the Dark Magneton is way harder to get in PSA 10 than Dark Charizard, this is still, if you get a PSA 10, close to a $500 card, and it's the second first edition Charizard ever printed. Before this, all you had was the first edition base set. Of course, you have Shadowless, and you have the regular base set, and you have a reprint, but this is the second first edition Charizard ever printed. So let's finish off, see if we can get us a Dark Dragonair in there, or Dragonite. We did not. Did get a Dark Charmeleon, so I mean that's a great uncommon pull. Super good pull. I don't think we pulled a Charmander. It would have been cool to pull all three in pack number 1. I almost don't want to finish opening the box, but when you start out with something like that, maybe that's a good sign for the box. So we're going to keep on going. I don't even remember how many cards back it was. I think it was 3, so we'll put these 3 in the front. So I guess if there is a Dark Dragonite, we'll see it fairly quickly whenever we open the pack. Got that Porygon, which I believe in the Japanese set, this Porygon was a common, not an uncommon. Got Dark Muck, Drowsy, Goop Gas Attack, got Zubat, Ekans, Machop, Mankey, Sleep, and then a Dark Arbok. Now this Dark Arbok was kind of special because a lot of people thought they had something really rare when they looked at the copyright dates at the bottom, which if you can check it out, let's see if it'll zoom in. The copyright dates say 1999-23,000. So instead of 2,000, someone else put an extra 3 in there. And this was done on every single copy, so it was not just something special. Yeah, basically any Dark Arbok that was non-holographic had those weird copyright dates saying 23,000. Alright, so let's pull the 3 uncommons. Wow, that was really miscut. I don't know if you can see it. Got some damage to it. Hopefully that's not a Dark Dragonite error. However, if it is, I will still be happy. Got Dark Golduck, Dark Persian, and then Nightly Garbage Run. This is a very good card back in the back when people played with just trainers instead of items and supporters. Choose up to 3 basic Pokemon cards, evolution cards, and or basic energy cards from your discard pile. Show them to your opponent and shuffle them into your deck. A lot of people still buy it now. There's our first edition Charmander. Voltorb. So let's see what this is. Alright, wait a minute. Oh, this is the Dark Blastoise. For some reason I was thinking it was Legendary Collection. For some reason, so in Team Rocket, just like Jungle and Fossil, all of the holographic cards had non-holographic parallels. So there is a Dark Blastoise holo in this set, but I think it's the number 3, and this is the number 20. So that was definitely a better rare pull. So many cool cards in this set. The attacks are definitely no good. Trying to open these up without damaging the pack too much, but it doesn't really look like it's going to happen. Maybe I'll try opening them up from the bottom on some of these other packs. So I know there are several collectors out there who just like having the packs themselves. So we start off here with another Dark Charmeleon, and if you look at the top, it's actually got a white ink bubble or spot, and the Boss's Way right here also has that same white dot. So we got 2 uncommons in a row with that white ink dot. Got a Rattata, Coughing, Meowth, another Goop Gas Attack, Zubat, Eevee, and here we go, a Dark Alakazam. So again, this is one of the rares from the set. This is the number 18. Definitely a really cool iconic card. Alakazam got shorted just like the rest of the Abracadabra evolution line because of the guy who I guess he sued Pokemon for using his name. I really don't know what happened there other than Pokemon stopped printing Kadabras after that. And because they stopped printing Kadabras, a lot of cards like Alakazam went away because without Kadabra it's hard to get to Alakazam. So put these 3 in the front. Alright, so we have another Porygon. Then we have our first Full Heal Energy. I believe this was the set that introduced the colorless energy with some other type of trainer type mechanic with Pokemon. This one, if you play this card from your hand, the Pokemon you attach it to is no longer asleep, confused, paralyzed, or poisoned. And then it also provided just 1 regular energy. But it didn't count as a basic energy. Got Dark Gloom. Got an Abra, Ekans, Psyduck, another Charmander, Machop, Slowpoke. Then we'll see what we're about to get here. Dark Raticate and a rare Dark Hypno. There were a lot of psychic Pokemon in the Team Rocket set, Hypno being one of them. It's crazy to think how some of the rare cards back in these sets only had 60 HP and they were evolution cards. But back then the attacks were not way overpowered like they are today. I still can't believe we got Dark Charizard on pack number 1. I don't want to damage these cards. Here's the other dual type trainer energy card. We've got the Potion Energy. Digger. Again, this was another decent trainer from the set, along with the Nightly Garbage Run. You got Squirtle, Ponyta, Rattata, Eevee, a lot of fan favorites. Got Grimer, which this is the corrected Grimer from the Japanese set. If you recall, the Team Rocket Grimer in the Japanese set, his eyeballs right here. Let's see if it'll zoom in. If you look at his eyeballs, he's looking straight at you now. But on the Japanese card, his eyes are pointed up towards the girl's skirt. So that card got banned. And then it was corrected in the English set. Got Sleep. Got another Abra. Wow. So our second holographic is the Dark Dragonite. Man, talk about starting off with two great holos. You got the Dark Charizard and Dark Dragonite. I would say the Dark Dragonite is pretty close up there with Dark Blastoise in popularity from this set, especially based on the value of the raw card. And again, this card looks great. I think there is a scratch right there on the holo already. But you know what? That's okay. I'm glad we pulled a Dark Dragonite. Now, if this hadn't been holographic, then it would have been worth way, 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 way more. But even still as a holo, it's a great pull. Got our two. We'll just not set those there because I'd hate to damage them further. Alright. And these packs just split a little weird, but that's okay. Don't really need to save the packs anyways. It's got Dark Machoke. We got another Dark Charmeleon. And a Magikarp. Machop. Slowpoke. Dark Raticate, which was one of the, I think it was the only common dark Pokemon. Got Mankey. Voltorb. Diglett. Got another Sleep. And then we have a Dark Hypno, except for this one is holographic. And all of these first edition stamps just look slightly faded, but I don't think they're light enough to be considered gray stamp. Really cool. So let's check out the back side. It's got a little bit of whitening, but overall very, very close to super, super pack fresh. Definitely be grading those. I think we did a little better up top. No, maybe not. So I think that's two holos on the right side, one holo on the left side. All right, we have Digger. I think that's our first Dark Kadabra. The Boss's Way. Ponyta, Drowsy, Coughing, Rattata, Goop Gas Attack, Meowth. Then we have another Eevee. And then the rare Dark Magneton. So this one isn't the holo version that we're looking for, which we may pull, we may not. It's a lot harder to pull an individual card in Team Rocket because I believe there are 17, 18 holos. You've got the 15 Pokemon, if I remember correctly. Or it might be 15 Pokemon if you include Dark Raichu. Then you've got Here Comes Team Rocket. You've got Rocket Sneak Attack, and you have Rainbow Energy. I may be off by one or two on that. I can't remember the exact number. Alright, so our three uncommons are Porygon, Full Heal Energy, and our first Dark Flareon. Definitely one of the better uncommons. There is a Dark Vaporeon and a Dark Jolteon as well that you can pull. Okay, so we're down to Mankey. And our rare is Dark Duck Trio. Very nice card. These look great. I still need a lot of rares for my PSA set. So I imagine many of these will be getting sent off. If you see something in these packs that I miss, feel free to make a comment about it. Sometimes I miss ink blots or errors or things like that when I'm holding the cards this far out in front of my face. Alright, so we start off with a Dark Gloom. We have our first Dark War Turtle. Another good Dark Pokemon. And then we have another Potion Energy. Goop Gas Attack, Meowth, Eevee, Zubat, Oddish, Grimer. Let's see what we have here after Ekans. A Dark Dragonite. So this one is non-holo, but if you look in the bottom right hand corner, it's 22 out of 82, so that's the correct number. If that 22 was a 5, that's when this would be the money card, but still a really great rare. We've already pulled a non-holographic Blastoise, holo and non-holo Dark Dragonite, and a Dark Charizard. And we're just getting started in the box. With the way these are going, I might just go grab some scissors, just snip off the tops of them, or snip off the bottoms. There we go. Got a Challenge, Dark Rapidash, and a Magikarp. So we have Sleep, Magnemite, Dratini, Drowsy, Ponyta, Rattata, Coughing, and Dark Wheezing. Let me make sure. This is a non-holo. It's always hard to tell on this one because the holo part is so subtle. For the longest time, I had like 10 of the holo Dark Wheezings, but I didn't have any non-holo ones. And that was probably because they were so common in the theme decks. For those of you who are looking for those PSA Perfect Fit sleeves, you can just Google that, or you can put it in on eBay. I also offer them out myself. I don't offer the 75 packs, I offer the packs of 10. That way they can be shipped in an envelope even to people who are wanting to buy them overseas. And if that's the case, then it's going to probably be a lot cheaper because I charge the same price as I do for a normal regular card. But if you're looking to buy a quantity, you should probably go and buy them in packs of 75 or so. Dark Gyarados. Wow, that one looks really nice. I just like the way that blue, I mean, it's got super strong color. I don't see any chipping around the edges. Backside looks great too. This will easily be a PSA 10 candidate. Another really good holo from this set. Just move on to another pack. Let's see what we have here. Still haven't had any hint of a Dark Dragonite error. There's the Dragonair. Which, if you think about it, like I said, the uncut sheet is 11 by 11, so that's 121 cards. We'll continue it on here in a second. Zubat and another holo. We got ourselves a Rocket Sneak Attack. I believe in the Japanese set, it was either this one or Here Comes Team Rocket was a White Star rare. I believe it may have been the Here Comes Team Rocket. Really nice holographic trainer. I don't think there were any holo trainers before this, so this set also introduced that. But so the uncut sheet has 111 cards on it, or 121 cards on it, and in a booster box there's 36 packs times 3 uncommons, so that'll give you what, 108 uncommons. So if there is one in a box, there's only going to be one. Dark Jolteon, really nice, still a very popular card even today. And all of it's 50 HP. Ekans, Abra, Slowpoke, Machop, Charmander, Voltorb, and let's see what Mankey gives us. A non-holo Rocket Sneak Attack, so those were back to back. Maybe they were on opposite sides of the box. I haven't really been keeping up with that part. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying opening this box. I've liked the pulls so far. We've done pretty good. I hope that we continue rolling on, and maybe with a bit of crazy luck, we'll even pull something super out of here, like a Dark Dragonite error. Got Digger, Dark Kadabra, got the Boss's Way, Slowpoke, Machop, Mankey, Dark Raticate, Diglett, Voltorb, and then behind Squirtle we have a second rare Dark Blastoise. So if there was a rare to have, two of it would definitely, Dark Blastoise is one of the better ones. So we've got our second rare Dark Blastoise. Right, next pack. See what we have on this one. Dark Primate. We have our first Dark Vaporeon, so that concludes the 3 evolutions of Eevee that are possible from this booster box. Grimer, Oddish, Zubat, Charmander. We have Abra. And we have our first Dark Slowbro. Background itself, you just got the regular green, but if you look behind him, you've got that Team Rocket minion back there. And then of course, you got the evil Slowpoke or Shelter on his the Slowpoke tail. I guess what would be really cool to pull in this video as well as like a Dark Raichu, since those were tough. They were the first secret rare. So maybe we can get one of those. Got Dark Muck, Challenge, Dark Electrode, Meowth, Eevee, Zubat, Oddish, Grimer, Ekans, another Abra, and a Dark Golbat. So there's our first Dark Golbat. Well, there goes my clock off, like clockwork, I guess I could say. Let me, I'm going to push my chair back while you enjoy that. I'm going to go get a pair of scissors. And I tell you, these scissors I have had since I was in college. I've never bought another pair. They have been used as box openers, all kinds of stuff, and they still work. Very, very, very dull, but they still work. So I'm going to just cut right across the seal. Maybe we'll do it on the bottom. That way they can't be resealed if somebody wants to get them, but they still look nice if somebody wanted to display them. So 1, 2, 3, put it to the front. Man, I am digging pulling all of these Dark Charmeleons. And there's another, the Boss's Way with that white dot up top. So that's the third card we've seen like that, and I believe it's the second, the Boss's Way. Got Oddish, Zubat, Abra, Charmander, Dark Raticate, Diglett. And then behind your teeny, we have a Here Comes Team Rocket, and I believe this is the holo. Yep, it is. Again, another one of those cards, hard to tell, but we've pulled both of the trainer holos. Like the zoom is kind of going out on that, so that's a good one to have. I wouldn't mind pulling a Rainbow Energy. Those are tough to get in PSA 10. Oh, forgot to use the scissors on that one. It's just a habit grabbing a pack and wanting to open it. So we've got Full Heal Energy, another Dark Flareon, Imposter Oak's Revenge, Meowth, Goop Gas Attack, Zubat, Eevee, Grimer, Oddish, got a Psyduck, and there's the holographic Dark Arbok. And just like the rare, it says 23,000. So maybe therein lies some of the issue with the Dark Dragonite error, because more than likely for the non-holo and the holo to have the same issue, they probably just took the cards, copied them over, and that's what happened with the Dark Dragonite. They just forgot to change the number, and then that's why it ended up as a non-holo. But then again, well, no, that don't make sense because it's on the uncommon sheet. It's hard to figure out some of this stuff sometimes. Ooh, wow, man, that thing is messed up. Look at that. Both those edges are just really bad whitened. Their edging process wasn't finely tuned yet. Got Dark Jolteon, and then the damaged Dark Primate. Voltorb, Squirtle, Sleep, Magnemite, Dratini, Drowsy. Here we have Ponyta. And we have a non-holographic Dark Charizard. Been waiting for that one, and that one looks super nice. backside looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any damage there. So I'm glad that that most of the rares and the holos are coming out in good shape. They're centered well. It makes them great candidates for grading. When they come damaged right out of the pack, it doesn't benefit anyone because factory damage isn't the same as like a factory error. If it's off center really bad, then you know what? There's people who will pay up for that, but no one's going to pay up for a bad corner on a card. It's got Challenge, Dark Electrode, Porygon, Voltorb, Sleep, Diglett, Drowsy, Dratini. Here we have Ponyta, Magnemite, and then another Rocket Sneak Attack. And this one is, again, the non-holographic version. Jessie kind of looks a bit different than in the cartoon. Next pack. Let's see what we have here. So we're going to start off with a Dark War Turtle. Got Imposter Oak's Revenge, Dark Gloom, Magnemite, Coughing, Meowth, Oddish, Psyduck, Slowpoke, Voltorb, and a Here Comes Team Rocket. Pretty cool. Got both Jessie, James, and Meowth, as well as the rocket symbol in the back. I think a lot of these later holos have been kind of grouped together as I'm switching back and forth from left to right. So I wonder if they were lined up in this box. Dark Kadabra, Dark Dragonair. My heart skipped a beat for a second there. And then look here, we have another Dark Charmeleon. And again, it has that white dot at the top. So I wonder if we'll see any more of those. Those have edged a little closer to the edge. Got Dratini. And a second rare non-holo Dark Charizard. Man, I will take that. Get duplicates of both Blastoise and Charizard. So I pulled 3 Dark Charizards in one box. Still hoping to pull a Dark Magneton, Dark Raichu, Dark Blastoise, Dark Dragonite era. All those would be great pulls. I think I'm asking too much to have it all pulled. Maybe if we can just hit 2 of those in these last packs, that would be really epic. So we got Potion Energy, Dark Golduck. We have another Dark Jolteon, Mankey, Voltorb, Diglett, Sleep, Squirtle, Dratini. We have the Magnemite and Dark Blastoise. Wow, right there in the very next pack. I am a little upset that it has these lines in the holo that make it damaged right there. But overall, still probably an 8. It's got some whitening across the top that just comes probably from where it wasn't cut that well. But nevertheless, it is a holo Dark Blastoise. I will take that over a perfect Dark Golbat or Dark Slowbro or something like that. Next pack. So we pulled the big 3 popular. Well, 3 out of 4 that were the most popular. Dark Raichu is probably up there with the Charizard, I would say. Got Magikarp, Porygon, Dark Muck, Oddish, Psyduck, Ekans, Abra, Slowpoke. You got Chop, Charmander, and a holo Dark Vileplume. And I think this one's pretty tough to grade PSA 10. It's got a line across it, but it's very, very faint. So I mean, it's possible that something like that could get missed, but this is most likely a PSA 9, maybe even an 8 if you get someone really picky. Just depends on what you send it in with. I'm not sure how many packs we have left. I think there's maybe 5 or 6. We'll count the holos after this pack and see how many we should technically pull from what is left. So put those 3 in front. We've got Challenge, Dark Electrode, Porygon, Squirtle, Dratini, Magnemite, Ponyta, Drowsy, Coughing. And then we have Rattata and another Dark Gyarados. This one's the non-holo version. The whole card almost looks really light. I believe that Dark Gyarados we pulled before that was holo had a much stronger color all the way around. We'll just look at it and compare. You can even see like the color like within the text is way stronger. But still a great pull. So let's see how many holos we pulled so far, and then we'll see how many we probably should have left in the box. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there should be 3 more holos. Best case scenario, in my opinion, is Dark Raichu, Rainbow Energy, and Dark Magneton. Those would be the 3 that I would want, if they're all different. Worst case scenario, Dugtrio, Golbat, and Slowbro. Maybe Weezing. Alright, so we got Dark Dragonair, Dark Electrode, another Dark Flareon. I will take those all day long. Charmander, Machop, Slowpoke, Dark Raticate, Mankey, and another Dark Gyarados. Those were back to back. So I guess some of the rares got aligned in the box, because I think we pulled the Dark Blastoise pretty close to, well, we pulled the Dark Charizard pretty close together. We did the same thing with the Gyarados, and I think there was a couple others that there were duplicates of, but with there being 24 rares, there should be some duplicates. So overall, the pulls are just about right. So we got a full, or a Potion Energy, Dark Golduck, Dark Persian, and I believe the Dark Persian in the Japanese set was also a common. You got Dark Raticate, Diglett, Voltorb, Squirtle, Sleep, Magnemite, and then let's see what we have behind Dratini. Have a Dark Machamp, so that's the first one of those. We haven't had a rare, non-holo, or the holo version of it. It's coming down to the wire. Have in this pack. Got a Dark Rapidash. Haven't seen too many of those. A Dark Dragonair, Dark Muck, Zubat, Oddish, Grimer, Ekans, Appra, Charmander, Psyduck, and a Dark Vileplume. So that's our non-holo rare. Let's see what we have in this pack. Oh, buddy, hope I'm not snagging on a card. That would not be good. Got a Full Heal Energy, another Dark Flareon, Dark Persian, Meowth, Goop Gas Attack, Zubat, Eevee, Grimer, Oddish, Psyduck, and Dark Weezing holo. I probably should have said that one in with the 3 instead of maybe a Dark Weezing. But we still have 2 more chances if the odds are right. So let me go ahead and pull out these packs and let you see what we have left. Looks like we have 3 packs on each side. Dark Primate, Dark Jolteon, Digger, Abra, Charmander, Psyduck, Slowpoke, Machop, Mankey, Dark Raticate, and a holo Dark Machamp. I'm not sure if this one's hard to grade or not, but this one looks really nice. Had one little white dot on the back side from where I just flashed it very quickly. So there should be at least 1 holo left in these 5 packs. The one I'm hoping for is Dark Raichu. Well, I guess I should go with Dark Magneton. That should be the one that I go for. Got Dark War Turtle, Dark Persian, Posteroke's Revenge, Ponyta, Magnemite, Dratini, Rattata, Coughing, Drowsy, Eevee, and another Dark Vileplume. So a decent rare. Go ahead and put some of these commons and uncommons off to the side. We'll keep on switching back and forth. See what we get. This pack we have Challenge, another Dark Rapidash, Dark Electrode, Eevee, Grimer, Oddish, Psyduck, Ekans, Abra, got Slowpoke, and another Dark Arbok. The first edition stamps, they've all been a little light, but they've been consistent all the way through this entire box. see what we have in this one. Got a Dark Rapidash, Dark Dragonair, Dark Muck, Sleep, Magnemite, Dratini, Drowsy, Ponyta, Rattata, Coughing, and a Rainbow Energy. So this is the first non-holo we've got of this one. Maybe since a lot of stuff has been kind of balanced back and forth, one of these will have a holographic Rainbow Energy. The right side has been pretty good to us, so we'll try to save that. Maybe that pack will have the holo in it. We'll make it last. Although the left side hasn't had a holo in it for quite a while. So it wouldn't surprise me if the holo is on this side. Charmander, Psyduck, Slowpoke, Machop, Mankey, Dark Raticate, and Diglett, and Dark Raichu. Alright, so we did actually get a Dark Raichu in the box, and it was the very last holo. I see some printing lines in the holographic area, but man, it is a beaut. I will take that right on. So we'll put that over here. We'll open up this last pack. This is the last shot we have for a Dark Dragonite non-holographic error. But if we don't get it, you know what? I think we had some really good pulls in this box. The first holo being a Dark Charizard and the last being a Dark Raichu. You know what? That's a really good Team Rocket box. But who knows? Maybe we'll pull something cool in this one. You never know. So we have Dark Kadabra, we got a Dark Vaporeon, and a Dark Charmeleon. Now that's three good uncommons right there. Dark Raticate, Squirtle, Sleep, Diglett, Ponyta, Magnemite, and then the last Black Star Rare of this booster box is Dark Dugtrio. So not a cool end to it, but I like the fact that we did hit the Dark Raichu, and we'll go over some of these other ones. You still got the Dark Machamp, got Dark Weezing, a Dark Charizard, super cool, very first pack, Dark Gyarados, Dark Vileplume, Dark Blastoise, a fan favorite, two of the non-holo Dark Charizards, Dark Arbok, here comes Team Rocket, Rocket Sneak Attack, Dark Hypno, and then last but definitely not least, we had the Dark Dragonite holo. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. It really helps out and encourages me to see you guys checking out the videos, and I'll try to do more like this in the future. Thanks.